Can you unmute, Royce? Good evening and welcome to SAFC Fancast. My name is Harry. Joining me is Royce, Rafa, J Chuck, Robert. Trying to think, Matt, and Matt. Hopefully you feel well. First of all, are probably prepping the tailgate area as we speak.
Drying it out.
Drying it out. But we haven't had a show
In a while.
since the Legion last home game. So while
Ugh.
SAFC was on the road, we were just as productive as SAFC. No
Ugh.
points, no shows. Not sure anybody scored a goal either.
That's tough.
So this episode's going to be a short one. Basically, we're going to talk about the 4 matches. We're going to kind of touch base on what needs to happen besides scoring a goal, which would be a first in a long time. But Royce, how are you? It's been a minute since we've had you on.
It's been a while, man. I've been all right. Just kind of watching and hoping we can figure this whole offense thing around. It's been tough. I don't know what to say. I mean, let's bring in some stats for the last few games, or I guess the last bunch of games in this season.
Well, let me go through the games here.
Okay, yeah, let's go through the games, and then we can. Well, I mean, it's basically gonna be the same game over and over and over again, isn't it?
But just the scores, yeah. So
yeah.
First way, so it was a 0-0 draw to Birmingham, which
at home
was at home. Birmingham is horrible.
Yep.
So that was a warning shot there.
They're in. I believe they're in last place in the East, right?
Or fairly close to it with Miami.
Either last place or second to last. Exactly. Yes. Not a good squad. Could not score against them.
And went to Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs is one where they could have clinched. And ended up losing 1-0 on a late goal.
No, it wasn't late.
Goal,
it wasn't late. Yeah, it was a pretty early.
15th goal by Juan Tejada.
First half goal by Tejada. Yeah.
So here's the theme of the thing here: 6 shots, 0 on target.
Ugh.
Tulsa, we lost 2. Now Tulsa's a good team on the road. They are the
top in the West.
We allegedly had 20 shots, 6 on target, but none of them were. Well, I guess there were a couple that were. I think a couple of them that were decent, but you could tell SanAntonio FC did not play well. The Orange County one, which was the big match, lost 1-0. This is the one that they gave up a late goal in 90+2. If they would have got a road point, would have been much different. 11 shots, 3 on target, allegedly. But I don't, when you have the announcers talking about, hey, SanAntonio FC can't figure out how to attack in the final third, and it's the visiting announcers that are talking trash, it wasn't a good game.
Yep.
Then to continue, if you read Jonathan Check's preview at Bluish Moon, is it Bluish Moon?
Yeah, Bluish Moon. At WordPress.
Moon, against Phoenix, he was talking about, hey, how Phoenix scores a lot, but they also give up a lot of goals. 4 shots, 1 on target. God. No goals. We only allowed 1 goal to them, which was once again an early goal, 11th minute to Charlie Dennis. We are 5 matches without a single.
5, yeah. So here we go. 5 matches, no goals. In the last 12 matches we've scored 9 goals. And mind you, in 2 of those games, we scored a combined 8 goals. So take out those 2 games. In the last 10 games, discluding the 2 that we scored the 8 combined goals in the last 10 games, we have 1 goal. and it wasn't even in the run of play. It was a penalty against Detroit for a handball in the box. And that's it. And it's been tough. It's been a desert. It's been a goal desert at the end of the season, and man, we need to figure some things out.
I don't know how you fix. I don't know. We're at game 30. I don't know how you fix it. I don't know. So that was the road trip.
So normally with teams that are, in a dry spell like this, they'll normally super focus on set pieces. And that's normally, if you can't get it done with the forwards, you take advantage of a set piece and you go and you try to win. You win corners, you get your big bruisers up top, and you try to win a header or have some sort of crazy set piece. So I'm hoping tonight, if it's the same thing, if we can't find a rhythm going forward, that we really try to maximize on set pieces, because that's normally the answer for teams that just for some reason can't combine going forward. They'll focus on those. So we'll see.
So where San Antonio is at the table. So keep in mind, here's my stat. So the first 4 matches, Mexico's locked into the 3rd seed. They beat Rhode Island last night. Sacramento is locked into the 2nd seed out west. 48, they have a game to play. Tulsa's locked into the 1st. El Paso's not locked into number 4, so they have something to play for tonight. If they win, or even if they draw, they might be able to, because 42, I'd have to look to see the head-to-head, but they may be able to host as a 4th seed there. Phoenix Rising's, and this is where it gets all murky. Phoenix Rising is 39 points. Colorado Springs 37. We're 37. Orange County's 36. And right now, according to the tiebreakers, Lexington is out at 36 points. And if you look at the teams from Phoenix down, you see a lot of red and very little green. So, except against SAFC. So,
yeah, it's wild.
So the tiebreakers, just to kind of go over that here real quick. For San Antonio, obviously win and they're in. That's the simplest thing. If they draw and Colorado Springs loses against Tulsa, they end on 37. Orange County draws or loses against Indy, who's got something to play for. Lexington draws, then they're still in. They can also get in. If you go here, they go all the way down to 3G.
I have a more simplified list if you want me to go through this real quick. So we'll start with the East and then we'll end with the West. So in the East, if Detroit wins against OC and Detroit ties or loses,
no, they play Tampa.
Indy's in.
Detroit plays Tampa. OC plays.
Okay, I'm just going by the USL graphic. Yeah. Tampa Bay, they have to win by 2 goals against Detroit and have an Indy loss. Right. And then win against Detroit and Indy tie is the other way they can get in. Detroit has to win against Tampa Bay or tie against Tampa, and Indy either ties or loses. Or a 1-goal loss against Tampa and have Indy lose. That's how Detroit gets in. Western Conference, Eastern Conference has 3 that are vying for the last couple spots. The Western Conference, there's 5 teams going for the last, 3 spots.
Last 4.
Last 4, fair enough. So one of these teams will not get in. So for Phoenix to get in, they need to win or tie against Pittsburgh. And they're in. Or if they lose against Pittsburgh, they need a tie or a loss by San Antonio, Colorado Springs, OC, or Lexington. So they're kind of in pole position there. They're in a nice spot. Colorado Springs, they need to win against Tulsa. Or if they tie against Tulsa, they need a tie or loss by San Antonio, Orange County, or Lexington. Or if they lose against Tulsa, they need a loss by OC or Lexington. Orange County, needs to win against Indy, and a tie or a loss by San Antonio, Colorado Springs, or Lexington. If they tie or lose against Indy, they need tie or loss against Indy and loss by Lexington. So if they tie or lose against Indy, they need Lexington to lose.
Right.
Lexington needs to win against Oakland. That should happen. And a tie or loss by San Antonio, Colorado Springs, or Orange County. If they tie against Oakland, they need Orange County to lose, and they're in. San Antonio, this is the big one. If we win against El Paso, we're in, period. Done. We need to win against El Paso. If we tie against El Paso, we need either a tie or a loss by Orange County or Lexington. And if we lose against El Paso, we need OC or Lexington to lose. So those are the big scenarios. Again, if we win against El Paso, we're in. Which, good news, we've already played El Paso earlier this season. On July 4th, we beat them 2-1. We'll see if we can repeat history. But again, if we win against El Paso, we're in. If we tie against El Paso, we need a tie or a loss by Orange County or Lexington. And if we lose against El Paso, we need a loss by Orange County or Lexington. And there you go. There's your playoff scenarios.
So, here's the problem for the preview for San Antonio FC. Number one, it's going to be a sellout, which is good. What's up, Roberto Riaz Campbell? What's up, amigos? Doing well? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully see you at the game tonight. So, last time El Paso came here to San Antonio, June 5th of last year, they won 1-0. We've drawn in 2023, 2-2 against them. And the last win at home against El Paso, you have to go back to 2022. However, in El Paso, we typically do very well, which is kind of the odd thing about this rivalry, is the away team does better than you would traditionally think. Head-to-head, it's 6 wins, 4 draws, 4 wins for El Paso. It's, like I said here, to me, I have zero confidence in our ability to score right now. So,
yeah,
like I said here, that's my biggest issue is, obviously as a crowd, we want to be there. We want to try to pump up the team as much as possible for San Antonio FC. It's fan appreciation night. Gates open at 6:30, so arrive early. They're going to be giving $500 airline vouchers, SAFC 2026 SAFC jersey, gift cards. It's a 3-2-1 night, so $3 hot dogs, $2 sodas, $1 beer. You can get 40% off of Charlie Gear, which is the SAFC stuff, and they came out with some new merch. We could talk about how it doesn't have the SAFC logo on it, but that's a whole separate discussion.
Some of it does. I went by Soccer Factory. Some of it does, but they're pushing the San Antonio Football Club moniker again over the crest, which is it's a choice. It's a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice. So nearly 40. It says all Charlie Gill will be 40% off in stadium. There is a post-match drone show, pending weather.
Yeah, we'll see about weather. It's pretty damn windy right now.
Well, it's cloudy too, so.
Well, clouds are fine. Clouds are fine.
Is it?
Rain is a problem, but the wind is the big problem.
Okay, so. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. If you don't have tickets, I think last I saw they had about 400 on Ticketmaster. For that here, so hopefully you're already heading out and getting ready to support the boys. El Paso is RGV Junior right now.
Seriously, Wilmer Cabrera, everything about it. They are RGV.
Coronado,
RGV Part 2.
Yeah, but you look at their form, they're undefeated in the last 5. So they went from where we were to locked into a home playoff game. So, or actually, yeah, I guess I can't say they're locked into a home playoff game because I guess Phoenix could still pass them. But for us, if we do make the playoffs, the highest we can finish is 5th. So that means no road, no home playoffs unless all the top seeds lose, which I guess is plausible with how the West is playing out this year. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me, but unlike the East, where I think it's very heavy with Lou City and Charleston, um, the West, uh, and like I said here for me, Tulsa, you got to prove it. Sacramento is one of those teams that always seems to underperform, but they have quality. New Mexico, they've never completed the process, but they have the quality depth. And then it's a shit show with the other 5 teams that do make it, whether it's Lexington, Orange County, San Antonio, Colorado Springs, Phoenix, El Paso. I wouldn't bet $10 on any game if you were a betting person on who would win, because to me it's too unpredictable right now.
Yep.
Your thoughts on the El Paso match for San Antonio FC? What do they need to do to score?
Tough.
Because that's the question, right?
Yeah, and again, I really do. So against, man, honestly, against El Paso, if you remember, the first goal was a Juan Agudelo, kind of a solo goal where their center back just had a complete shocker, and he took advantage. So the number one thing is to take advantage of El Paso's mistakes. They're going to make them. Take advantage of them. Other than that, let's try to score a goal or two off of set pieces. And I hope they've been doing that on the training ground and coming up with, the typical, the water boy, last game of the season, can't hold anything back. Let's see all those crazy set piece routines you guys have, because now's the time to bust them out. Like Coach Yamosa said, anything could happen in the playoffs. Anything. 2 years ago, Phoenix was kind of in our shoes, where they were limping into the playoffs. They were in awful form. They won the whole damn thing. They got hot literally at the right moment. God knows how. Well, we all know how. They just defended their fannies off against Sacramento and everybody they went through, and went to penalties and beat people in penalties. So it's possible. Anything's possible. You just got to get in. And we really need to focus and keep a clean sheet and try to score a goal. I mean, that's as simple as soccer is, and that's what we got to focus on.
So, my key for tonight for San Antonio FC, they've got to score, I want to say, in the first 15 minutes. Roberto says, today I got a bald haircut for tonight's game for good luck, and my idol prep and my idol pep
Guardiola.
Guardiola.
Come on now. What is your key, though? Score in the first 15 minutes, and what else?
To me, that's the key.
Okay.
Because if you don't score in the first 15 minutes, what's going to happen to the stadium?
Yeah. You're going to lose all the energy. Yeah.
That's because it's going to come out buzzing. And
For
if
sure.
you give up a goal to El Paso early, dude, the stadium could get ugly tonight if San Antonio FC does not show up. And I'm hoping they don't. I'm hoping they do. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But there's a lot. Here's the problem for SAFC.
You're struggling with this, man.
Well, I don't want to cross any lines.
Yeah, I hear you.
There is a lot of fans that are upset, but most of the fans are indifferent right now.
Yeah, and indifference is the enemy. Yeah, that's the worst thing.
That's to me where they won't hold back. And that's my concern. And I'm not talking about just the average fan. I'm talking about season ticket members are just so indifferent on this team right now.
Yep.
They need something early to cheer. If not, the pressure is going to build. If this game goes halftime 0-0, Yeah.
If it goes halftime 0-0 and it starts raining, ooh boy.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to rain, but it just.
I'm just saying, if you get those two combos, you might have me and you left in the stadium.
I just to me for. And I don't want to be a hyperbole, blow this out of proportion.
I get it.
But for SAFC, especially for 2026, it starts now.
Correct.
Just how they've limped into the season, you've got to give the fans something to cheer.
Something to cheer about.
And I think that's why they're doing a bigger fan appreciation night than what they've normally done, is because they do sense that indifference. They do sense that engagement with SAFC is down.
Yeah.
And, there's a lot of factors that go into it, but one huge factor is there's zero excitement about this team right now, period.
I would have to agree.
So, I don't. Hold on, my son's texting me.
I will say, I'll take over real quick. I will say one big thing that has been announced before this game, and a good reason to go,
yes,
is Juan Agudelo, forward, former USMT forward. He's had a long career. He's played in Europe. He was with the New England Revolution for a while. Was with Birmingham before he came to San Antonio. He actually scored a goal for the U.S. men's national team against Mexico in the Alamo Dome in 2015 here in San Antonio. He has announced his retirement from football. So at the very least, it'd be nice to show up and give him a big applause for what he's done for the team in the last couple of years, and just for an overall great career. I think he deserves that at the very least. And he's kind of a U.S. soccer legend, to be honest. So
he is a U.S. soccer legend.
Cool.
Biggest name, one of the biggest names
that's ever signed. Yep.
Our buddy Matt, his name is gone. Don't care. But Matt's
cool.
Also saying get your asses to the tailgate area. I would, but I just found out I got to take 3 kids, pick them up and deliver them. So,
all right, sounds good. We'll see everyone tonight. We'll see everyone tonight at the game.
I do want to highlight something else, though, because you brought up Agudelo.
Mm-hmm.
There is a changing of the guard in USL. This week, Rodrigo Lopez announced his retirement. Forrest Lasso, Leo Fernandez from the Rowdies, Daniel Bruce from New Mexico, and please, SAFC, don't do what New Mexico did and start the game with Daniel Bruce on the field.
And then get him. Yeah, that was
7 minutes
tough.
with him doing
tough
through there. I understand wanting to highlight him, just to me through there. And also notes from Jonathan Check, and thank you, Jonathan, for the notes. And sorry we didn't go into the great details. According to Peter Travasi, or I think it's.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
USL is getting VAR according to. Well, that's the New Mexico owner through there. So stay tuned through there. And here you go. Jordan Farr, I guess, is in the building.
Yeah.
So
I did see that. He's hosting a soccer camp with the SA Beast tomorrow. So he's here for that, and also
they will promote him.
I'm sure they will.
10-year anniversary, and well deserved.
Absolutely.
I wasn't the biggest Farr fan for the last year, but he is through there. So do want to thank everybody for tuning in. Sorry for the short show. I'll see if I can get it uploaded before I have to go pick up the kids. And what's life without goals? We do plan on having a show, I think, with the full crew tomorrow. I don't know if you're coming on, Royce, but I know Rafa is. Matt said.
I'm hoping so. Yeah, so we can either do a playoff preview or something else. I'm not going to say what the other thing else is.
Cry or bitch.
But yeah, shut up. Hopefully it's a playoff preview. But what's life without goals? Let's go SAFC. Let's get a win and let's get in these damn playoffs. Let's go.